Well, chaps, those things. So we're back on with our NASHORN. Okay, so we've done the construction. We've made the vehicle. We've made the figures, and in the last video, then I did the dial. So now it's time to start doing the painting. Okay, so it's time to start painting the figures. So we've got our figures. Okay. And this figure here is, I've got most of them to that. Well, there's only 4 figures anyway. Okay, I've one finished, bar a wash and a little bit of dry brushing. And I did a video and lost it. Well, I didn't lose it. I accidentally deleted. Yes, accidentally deleted it. Okay, and that was where I was getting this guy, or these guys, to this stage. Okay, and what this stage basically is I've given them a grey undercoat. I did the flesh. Okay, so if we put it here, it might be a bit easier for us. Right, I've done the flesh. Okay, and I'm after giving it its sort of desert yellow base. Did the helmet with German grey, belt and the boots then in a matte black, and that's as far as I've gotten with 3 of them. Okay, the 4th one I kind of went a little bit further, and we just go onto the bench. It's easier. It's easier to see down at the bench. Okay, so here we are down at the bench, and with the 4th figure. Okay, with the one that I've done. Okay, I'm after giving him his camouflage. Okay. Right, so all he needs to know is a sort of a dark wash, just to kind of dirty it up a little bit without you know, blackening it out, fill in the creases and things, and then give it a dry brushing just to make it that little bit more prominent and things. Okay, so it's just the last little finishing touches. Okay, so what I've done with him, I've used the field grey for the green, red brown for the brown. Okay, just in little dots and little, you know, continued on the camo pattern. Quite easy to do, quite easy to do. There's a little bit of silver tips then on the binoculars. I gave his boots and his belt and his pistol cover. I don't know whether you'll be able to make it out or not, but I used a little bit of dry brushing in that just to get it the buckle that to pronounce just a little bit. Hold on a second. I leave that there for a second. It might. No, it won't. It won't zoom in. Pity, because they are very, very nice. Hold on a second. I'll see if I can play around with the settings. And that is, play around with the settings. We might be able to get to see the effects of the dry brushing and that. Oh, a bit too bright. No, unfortunately not. No, but I dry brushed the belt there and the pistol holder, or his, you know, his thing, and it kind of came up. There we go. For a quick second there, we got it. Yeah, you can see it there on the pistol. My God, the brain isn't working today at all. Okay, his holster. Simple word of that, it just went straight out of my head. Okay, so his holster's done, and he's got his camouflage on. So the next step now is to continue on with these guys. Okay, like I said, I've just got the black done on the boots, their belt, German grey in the helmet, and the base colour and their flesh. Okay, the base colour for the camouflage. Now the base colour I used for the camouflage is this one here. Okay, it's a Citadel. Alright, and it's Zandri Dust. Okay, Citadel. Love the Citadel colours for hand painting. The TAMIYA colours not the best for hand painting, believe me, they're not the best, especially if you're doing kind of a large enough-ish area. They're okay for doing the little dots and the camouflage, but not for large areas, because it dries too quick and you end up kind of dragging it. And the colour for the flesh is that one. Okay, Kislev Flesh Citadel again. Like I said, I do like the Citadel colours for that. With the NASHORN itself, I'm after giving it its undercoat. Okay, for that I'm after using Hull Red, which is XF9 from TAMIYA. Okay, so gotten that first, so let's continue on now with the figures, and it's time to do this guy here, the kneeling down chappie. Okay, so I'll do him, I'll come back and I'll show you what he looks like for a finish, and I'll continue on then with the rest of them, and that'll be the figures done. Okay, so then it'll be onto the vehicle itself. Okay, so I'll continue on with the figures and I'll show you the figures, and we'll give a little bit of a discussion on the figures when they're all done and when they've had their wash and everything. We'll see what they look like for a finish. You know, are they worth it? Are they good? I think they're fabulous so far. I really, really do. Okay, so see you in a minute when these guys are all painted up. It's a minute for you, but it's a long time for me. Alright lads, so as you can see, I'm down in my little painting area, which is basically my work area. I'll just move the camera here because I kind of forgot to have set up a bit. Decided to show you what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Okay, so come on, lock off that, and there we go. Now, excuse all the jiggling about, but you know my channel, it's kind of a, we're not professionals here. I'm not trying to be a professional. I never said I was, and I never want to be, really, to be a certain degree, because it's a hobby and I enjoy it. I really do. Okay, so we're on the figures. We'll get back to the figures. There's the chap that I showed you. Okay, and I've the others done. Yep, I got the others done then last night. Okay, here's our gunner. Now I'll try and get a bit better light and things on that. Okay, there's our gunner figure, and we've got two loaders. Okay, we've got one kneeling, okay, and we have one standing. Right. Oh, the shells I painted, as soon as I told you what colours I've used on the figures. On the shells I've used this here fella here, okay, gold leaf. Alright, it's called Gold Leaf TAMIYA X12. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it is beautiful, really is. Very, very nice. Now I hand painted those because they were in the hand, so I couldn't really spray them, and it went down lovely. For TAMIYA paints, which normally don't TAMIYA paints normally don't brush on well, but they really did. They came out absolutely fabulous, and I do like that. So I've got all my my little loose shells now to do. I'll do them in a little while. Okay, I've got the base colour down. I try not to touch it because I literally only just finished. Okay, I have the base colour down, which is XF60 dark yellow. TAMIYA again on the gun, the vehicle itself, on the ammo boxes, ammo storage area. Okay, on my road wheels. Okay, they've got to get their black rubber bits, and also on the other drive sprocket, the idler wheels, and those two little wedgie pieces. We call them wedgie pieces. Okay, little pieces that go inside there, because if I fit them now, it's very, very hard to get in there to do the detail painting on the there's an MG42 in there, or an MG34 should I say, sorry, and there's a couple of other little bits and pieces which need a little bit of separate painting on them. Okay, so next, what's next on the list? As you see, I'm after destroying the bloody place, but I can clean that up after, not worried. Have my fingers like that. There we go, all nicely yellow, desert yellow. So now I'm going to do my tracks. Okay, so I'm going to kind of clear up here a little bit, and I'm going to mix a little colour for my tracks. And the colour I'm going to use, I'm going to mix up 3 different colours, okay, and make a little colour for them, okay. So it's going to be a mix of XF69, come on, XF69 NATO Black, I don't need the light, there we go, XF69 NATO Black, XF9 Hull Red, and XF84 Dark Iron. So I'll kind of do a little mixture of the 3, come up with a colour that I like, and that'll do my tracks. Okay, so I'm going to pause this, I'm going to clear up my little area, and I'm going to get the tracks done. So now I might as well show you how I do a bit of spraying. Yep, I do a bit of spraying, so I might as well show you me doing a little bit of spraying. Why not? Okay. Alright, now I have my colour mixed. There we go. Now the light that's showing down is not actually showing, for some weird reason, it's giving it slightly different colour than what it actually is, if you know what I mean. In real life it just looks slightly, got a reddish tint to it. Okay, so we got my airbrush, we turn on the compressor, hopefully it won't make too much noise. Okay, compressor on, air on, and we'll do ourselves some paint into it. Now, this is how I paint my tracks. I don't bother about wearing gloves. I suppose I should, but I don't bother. Alright? I have my pressure up to about 20 psi. Actually about 25 psi. Okay. And I give it a good liberal coating. Not worrying about my fingers or anything like that. Okay. Okay, that's the outside done. Then I turn it around. It's the great thing about the rubber tracks, you can do this with the rubber tracks. Alright? And I get the inside done. Again, good liberal coating of it. Nice and wet. Or moist, if you like the word moist. I like the word moist. Some people don't, women don't put them in their drills. They don't like the word moist. It reminds them of something. Who knows? But anyway. Okay. Loads and loads of things. You can see that where you've gone done. Right, and then I put the tracks down. Go around the top. You get the edges then, and you get the guide horns and things. Big flip over. And there we go. That's how I do my tracks, okay? Then put it aside to dry. Okay, so I'm going to get the other one done. And then I'll get back to you and then we'll have a little talk about what I've just done. Okay? So, that was it. That was our part 1 of the painting. I got the figures done. I'm quite happy with the figures. They just need a wash. I've got the vehicle in its base desert yellow colour, or dark yellow, should I say, and I've got the tracks done. Okay, so in my next video I'll have the shells done and the camouflage done on the vehicle itself, and maybe even some of the detail painting. Yes, some of the little detail painting that's to be done. There's a couple of little bits and pieces to be done. I do those in the evenings while I'm on the hangout. And speaking of the hangout, if you ever want to join us in the hangout, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. We're on most evenings. The link is up on Facebook. It's on the 1/35th scale diorama builds Facebook page. There's a little link right at the top. It's pinned to the top of that, and it's called the hangout link. and just click on that. That'll bring you straight to Google Hangouts. So all you need is a webcam. Simple as that, a webcam. That's what I use. I use a little webcam. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to click the like button if you liked it. Any comments, anything you want to say to me, stick them in the comments box below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you've already subscribed to the channel, I really do appreciate it. I really do. So that's it for now. Catch you on the next one. Stay safe, enjoy your modelling, and like I always say, go out and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it, because that's what it's all about. Okay, catch you next time. Stay safe. John signing out.